Hello everyone, it is DJ Rachel. I am super excited to be dropping this latest video. Today we're talking about epic DJ bags. Now you're probably wondering, why is a new DJ bag so exciting? Well, most of you already know that I'm pretty obsessed with pizza, but you may not know that I am also a crazy bag lady. That's right, I have a ton of backpacks. Like, I literally collect backpacks. So now that we've established that I'm a crazy bag lady, you can see why I'm so excited to bring you this video. Today, I'm going to be doing a very in-depth review of the new JetPack drop system. This system consists of a new small slim backpack called the Snap and a new suitcase-like trolley bag called the Drop, and together the two create the drop system. Now, even though JetPack makes things for DJs, I actually consider this new unit a lifestyle bag. Not only is this great for club DJs and mobile DJs, but it's pretty much the ultimate travel bag, especially if you travel as a DJ. I haven't seen anything like this out on the market. I had to get my hands on it. So today I'm taking an extensive walkthrough so you can see all the pockets, the features, how convenient it is, and how I'm able to literally pack an entire microsystem in this thing. So without further ado, let's get started and talk about the JetPack drop system. I figured I would show you the bags that I'm currently using to kind of highlight why I was so interested in trying out the new JetPack drop system. None of these are brand new, but you can see that some have aged a little better than others. The JetPack looks great. However, this is really a DVS bag and doesn't allow me to put the controller that I use, such as the 707M, inside of it. This bag fits my MK2 inside. It does have a lot of space, but it's huge, it's bulky, it's kind of ugly, and you can see that through the rigors of mobile DJ life, it's kind of de-threading, and this is peeling and flaking and definitely has shown some wear and aging with it. Now, this Pelican bag is awesome, provides a ton of protection for my laptop with this compartment right here. It is water resistant up to, I think, 3 minutes. That's why I was interested in getting it. But honestly, this bag, when it's filled with all my gear, has to be about 45 pounds. Not only is the bag heavy, but I still have to carry a heavy flight case. So when they said that they were coming out with this new system, I really wanted to try it out. Let's take a look at the inside of the JetPack Snap. That's this standalone bag right here. This entire bag weighs about 2.5 pounds, and as you can see, it opens up a complete 180 degrees for easy access to literally everything. Now, the idea behind this bag is that it's focused on digital DJing for non-DVS style DJs to carry pretty much just the essentials to really cut back on the big bulky bags. Now, I actually contemplated even showing you what was inside the bag, but I was so impressed by how much stuff I could fit inside that I decided to give you kind of a complete walkthrough. So this laptop slot is fully padded. You can secure your laptop with this Velcro strap. This can accommodate up to a 17-inch MacBook Pro. Now, I am a PC DJ, so I have my 15.6 Razer laptop that fits perfectly in this bag. I also have a slightly larger Asus gaming laptop, and it fits perfectly in this pouch as well. So if there's any doubt, if you're not using a MacBook to DJ, it will fit your average PC laptop as well. Obviously, we have some pens here, great access for some business cards. Right in here, I have an extra vlogging mic, because you never know when I'm on the road if I need to vlog something. I also have an extra USB thumb drive. In this pouch right here, I have an extra face mask, some disposable mic covers, a multi-tool, as well as a power block and charging wire, because you never know. In here, I actually have this lacy drive is my main one. I actually think it's kind of cool that it matches the bag. And then I have a mirrored identical drive as a backup right here, so in case anything happens to this, I have one right there. In this pouch, This is where I have my mouse. I like having it versus having to use the touchpad. And here is my power block for the laptop. They have a great headphone pouch. This is pretty standard in all JetPack bags. It is super spacious because it has this elastic here and it's mesh, so it kind of conforms to whatever you put in here. So here I have my Pioneer HD JX7 headphones, and I even have room for a corded microphone. This is kind of my standard bar gig fail-safe mic, the SM58 with wire right there. I think this is actually my favorite part of the bag. I don't even know if you're supposed to use this for this, but there's another little pouch under here. I actually have 2 cably wheels with XLR cables for a 20-foot cable is in here. So all this does is unravel. It's great for micro systems, really short cable runs. I can wheel it up really quick, and I have 2 of those in here. So if I have 2 speakers or I have an extra wire with me at all times. So that's what's on the inside of this bag. And now if I close this up with everything in it, and I'm sure I have this stuffed way more than probably what was intended, but you can see that I can still close the bag. And I still can fit even more stuff in here in this side pouch. So I think this was intended for maybe, I don't know, a passport. I managed to fit even a power pack in here. I can fit an extra selfie stick, close that up. Or I can put my cell phone, which also houses my credit cards and things like that. I'm obviously using my cell phone now, so there's nothing in this case, but I can even tuck my cell phone away in a nice discreet pouch. Okay, now that we've covered the basics, I think it's time to put these bags to the test. So here's my plan. I'm going to set up a microsystem out on my back deck. And I think this is perfectly appropriate since DJs are scaling back, events are getting smaller, more intimate, and possibly under tents and less conventional venues. I think this is a great way to see if this bag would support a small system like that. So what I'm going to attempt to do is pack everything I need in either the JetPack Snap backpack or in the JetPack Drop trolley case. So the stipulation is I can only use what I'm able to fit in these bags, nothing more. So I'm going to try to pack everything from the controller to the laptop to the wires, even a change of clothes, because at most of my events I will come and set up in one thing and then change into my performance attire later on. And I want to see if I can literally fit everything I need in these 2 bags. So let's test these out, let's see how they do, and see if it is the best bag on the market. I'm gonna roll with this look. I'm gonna finish out this segment with a half-closed dress with pants on. Just so we're clear, folks, this is a dress that I do wear at my events. I wanted to make this as realistic as possible, but I don't wear pants with it, and it's usually closed. The point I'm trying to make is everything that I need to throw a great micro event can be fit in the JetPack Drop system. Literally, from the shoes on my feet, to the tablecloth on the table, to all the DJ gear that I need, it's all right here. And to show you that, I'm actually going to give you a little tour behind the table. You can see everything is on, plugged in, and working, and I literally have everything I need. Don't mind the royalty-free music, but as you know, copyright's kind of a thing. So this is just to show you that everything is on and working. Looking real quick at the table, I have my headphones, my Roland 707M, my Razer laptop with laptop stand, I have my mouse with mouse pad, my Lacy drive, a wireless microphone, a wired microphone that is on and working. I have my speakers, audio wires, power cables, tablecloth. Everything's here, folks. This is all I need for a micro system. Now, I know this obviously isn't the best looking system in the world. Obviously, things would be a little neater and tidier if it were an actual event. I'm just out on my back deck, but the point is, I just wanted to show you that I literally had all I needed in the JetPack Drop and Snap backpack. I can store my extra bags when they're not in use, kind of in this front drop section. Even put away my other sneakers. By the way, check out how cool these are. These are my Nintendo bad guy sneakers. Dig these. Anyway, the point here is, folks, you can fit a lot of stuff in this bag. Now, working in traditional venues, they usually have some type of closet or room where DJs can put their bags or cases when they're not in use. Since most of us are being forced into less traditional environments, we may be in literally someone's backyard, their back deck, or maybe in a tented venue, we might not have access to those convenient spaces to hide our bags and extra gear. So I think this is awesome that I can bring all of this with me and hide it under my table without the need to rely on someone else to hide my stuff. Otherwise, I'd be forced to make an extra trip back to the car to put this stuff away, because we don't want our DJ area looking all cluttered with bags and wires and extra this and that. We want it nice, neat, and tidy. So what I'm gonna do is actually unpack some of this stuff. I might put some of the gear out just to kind of see how it all fits and sits, and then I'm going to try just stowing away the extra bags and equipment and seeing how it looks and feels underneath the console if I feel that it's too cluttered or I couldn't get to an extra battery or wire if I needed it. So I'm going to kind of deconstruct this and see how well it tucks away under my Pro X DJ console. All right, let's get some of this stuff unpacked. Now, I could just leave this tucked in the corner right like that, but I also think it might be kind of cool and it's super organized to just leave it kind of open like that. So let's just say my Lacy drive malfunctioned during the event. I can literally open up my pouch and swap out my drive in seconds. If someone needs a business card, right here, boom. If someone needs a pen, right here, I literally have quick access to any little extras that I need. So now if I come to the larger case, here's where I have my controller and wires stored. So here's the tablecloth if I needed one of those. Here's my change of clothes that I have. This is all the connections and wires for my controller. Put it up there. So I don't know, I could tuck this back here and then put my extra shoes in there. I don't know. Let's pull out the Roland once again. That obviously would go up here. And then I still have my extra controller right in here. So if anything happened to the Roland, I have that literally right under the table that I could swap out. Let me pull out the power cord. We'd be using that, right? So I pretty much have everything out of this bag. So now I can tuck this right under my table, and I still have plenty of room. I could still keep my beverages up here, winter jacket, I don't know, whatever else us DJs bring with us. But this is really everything that I need, guys, and I have quick access to the essentials, and it all tucks away really nice and neat. I don't have to rely on a venue to hide any of my bags or extras, and I think this complements micro systems so well. There are many applications for this trolley case. I'm just showing you some options with the gear I use and have access to, but you can pretty much put anything you want in this. From extra power wires, audio wires, a wireless mic, laptop stands, an extra laptop, additional mixers, anything you want, you can put in here. Now I have my Roland in here. It fits like a glove. It's almost like this bag was meant for this particular controller. And with all JetPack stuff, all the individual compartments have great padding. They're well made, they're nice and sturdy, so I have no issue putting my gear in this bag whatsoever. If I want additional protection, I can actually take this padded box and place it on the top and around the sides of my controller. It acts as additional support and protection, and I don't have to worry about anything getting damaged. This trolley bag can accommodate anything from the Rain 72 to the Pioneer S9 or S11, Prime Go, any small controller, as well as medium-sized controllers. JetPack went out of their way to make this bag crazy versatile, so check this out. By unzipping this zipper right here, it actually expands this bag another, I don't know, I'd say that's probably a good 4 inches right there. So now it can accommodate even medium-sized controllers. It will not accommodate big performance controllers like the MCX 8000 or something like the SRT 1000. So you can have a larger controller, or you can use this extra added space to now use this padded box, not only for protection, but now I can put this on top and then store extra wires, I don't know, cans of Red Bull, like I said, snacks, shoes, toiletries, for travel, really anything. So I think this was a super intelligent design. It truly is one of the most versatile bags that I've ever seen on the market for DJ gear. These two bags create the JetPack drop system. So to explain why it's called the JetPack drop system, pretty obviously, we're able to literally drop one bag into the other. Now, what's crazy smart about this is this handle that we could use to help lift this into either overhead compartment on a plane or in the trunk of your car. When we open up this expanded pouch, it actually acts like a stabilizer to keep the bag always stable, no matter how much weight you're putting in the front of it. So I'm able to take my Snap bag and drop it into the trolley, hence why it's called the JetPack drop. So now I can keep everything nice and organized. I can secure this backpack with this belt buckle right here to keep everything nice and snug and anchored. And then I would have my controller or whatever else I needed. We can lift up the trolley handle, and now everything is able to be moved around as one nice, easy unit. So even if you're not DJing, this is still a great bag, and JetPack designed this to be great not only for DJ gear, but also the travel needs of DJs as well. So let's just say you have a gig that's out of state and you're either flying in or driving in. You can take your essentials, take some clothes, some toiletries, and have everything with you in a great travel bag. I actually was also thinking that this would be super awesome for me to use for the DJ Expo or Mobile Beat when those things happen again. This is gonna be my go-to bag. Now, what's super cool about this is they were very mindful of the details, so this meets all travel requirements to be carry-on luggage. So this will fit in the overhead compartment or slide under the seats. So this weighs about 10.5 pounds, and it is 20 inches high by 7 inches deep by 14 inches wide. So you can fit a lot of stuff in here, but still treat it as carry-on luggage. It also has handles all over this thing. They're well made, super comfy. This has kind of a squishy rubber to it. These are also padded handles. You got 2 on the side. You got 1 on the top here, as well as the one on the front that also doubles as a kickstand when you expand this pouch, so you can kind of easily pick it up and put it in wherever you need. It also has a neat little pocket here, kind of like a secret compartment. You can fit maybe a spare key in here, an extra credit card, some cash, business cards, a flash drive. I can fit about my hand from here up, so it's actually a pretty decent sized pouch, but it's a little stealthy, so I think that's super cool. It also has this trolley handle that collapses, to stow away. It's nice and smooth. It actually feels really well made. And they actually even thought of protecting this. They have these little foam guards here to protect this from, I don't know, staircases or maybe even curbs, so that this doesn't get all banged up and chewed up by travel use. So not only is this a great DJ bag, but it's also a great travel bag. Final thoughts on the JetPack Drop and the JetPack Snap. So starting with the backpack, I didn't think I was going to love this as much as I do. Do not let its slim profile deceive you. You can fit a lot of stuff in this bag, and it's because they have an intelligent design with a lot of great pockets in dimensions that make sense for the essentials we would need to bring. And that's another big appeal for me with this. It doesn't look like your typical DJ bag. Now, obviously, if you have it branded, it's kind of obvious that this is a DJ bag, but if you just left this plain or had a more subtle logo than I do, you could definitely use this as just a daily backpack for work, general travel, basic daily life stuff. I don't even think of this just as a DJ bag. It's really just a great backpack. And like I said, I love the profile, it's comfortable, and it doesn't leave me hunched over with a 50-pound backpack. Now, I will say I don't know how I feel about the front finish, just because I'm not familiar with it. This smooth, almost rubbery skin, I don't know if it's gonna tear or if it's gonna end up looking like my Magma bag that I showed you earlier. That is my only little apprehension with this. Other than that, the handles feel great, the padding feels great, it's well made, it's attractive, it's comfortable. So 2 thumbs up definitely for the JetPack Snap. And now final thoughts on the JetPack Drop trolley case. JetPack went out of their way to make this bag as flexible as possible for mobile DJs, club DJs, and traveling DJs. Honestly, you could benefit from this bag. Personally, the benefit of having this trolley bag are, number one, it allows me to take some of that weight off my back and obviously get it on the ground in a bag with wheels. I'm definitely not getting any younger. I'm always thinking about my back health, so this seems like a great alternative versus carrying really heavy backpacks with everything in it. I also like the fact that I now have a choice. If I need everything, I can bring everything, but if I need a smaller option, I can simply just bring my JetPack Snap and not have to carry a huge backpack like my Magma bag if I don't need everything in it. So I like having that choice to either use a lot or a little storage. I also like the flexibility with that expanding top section. Again, going back to my Magma bag, it kind of has a fixed dimension. You can only fit what you can fit in it. Now it fits my MK2 Flawless. It is a little snug on my 707M, but anything bigger than that would not fit in that backpack. So as my gear needs change, as I come across different equipment, this gives me flexibility to change and grow and try out new controllers with that expanding pouch. So I really like the flexibility of that. And last, but certainly not least, I love that the JetPack Drop complements my Electro-Voice 30M. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with the Electro-Voice 30M, it's a compact line array speaker system where literally the speaker top comes in a backpack. So if I open up this flap right here, you'll see the speaker right here, as well as the speaker pole right here on the side, and the power wire is right here in the front. So all you have to do is literally pack this up in this backpack and put this right on your back. You can carry in your sub, and you got a killer sound system. Now, obviously, if I'm carrying my laptop, hard drives, and everything in a backpack, I don't want to wear 2 backpacks. But the JetPack Drop allows me to drop in my laptop bag so that I can actually keep this on my back. That's what we saw in my demonstration on the deck, where I rolled everything in. I had this on my back. I had the laptop snap bag on the trolley case. I rolled in the trolley case, and I even was able to tuck in a small folding table. Now, I'm sure they're not recommending that, and again, I probably overloaded all of it, but it still worked great, as you saw. So I think this is a crazy awesome bonus with the system that I now can use my Electro-Voice 30M with ease without having to carry 2 backpacks at the same time. As usual, that's going to be a wrap. Thank you so much, everyone, for checking out this video. stopping by the channel and showing some love. Also, a big shout out to JetPack for helping me get one of these bags and doing a killer job with the branding. You can get your bag branded for around 85 bucks. The stitching is unparalleled and looks fantastic. I appreciate them pushing forward with innovation, always having the DJ in mind and making a great quality product with super fast shipping. So hopefully this will help you decide whether or not the JetPack drop is right for you or the Snap backpack. And if it's not, they have a ton of other great bags with lots of versatility that may be exactly what you need. Thank you so much for watching. Stay well, stay safe everyone, and as always, happy mixing.